Fewer discretion advised. Fewer discretion advised. See, this goes to show why I don't mess with the culture value, right? Look what happened to Raw Wave. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all see what just took place, right? Now, I'm gonna zoom in on this to show y'all, but Rod Wave, if you don't know, he's a rap artist. To me, he makes great music as far as to express himself. He makes great music, right? Do I support the things that he support? Probably not. You know, he put it in a way where it's like a church music, gospel, but it's some gangsterism in it, right? There's some gangsterism in it. It's beautiful, orchestrated music. But at the end of the day, the frequency that it's giving, right, it's gonna give what it's getting. Whatever he's putting out, okay, spin this, do this, X, Y, Z, right? Now, Rod Wave never had a gun in this situation. He never had a gun in this situation. Let me run it back again for y'all.
A barrage of bullets.
Let me run it back for y'all. Y'all see, that's Rod Wave in the middle. He just backed up. His partners and everybody else, that's who was doing most of the shooting, right? Now, the thing will be, what were they shooting for? Now, most of his partners probably got gun carrying license, or they may be his security, so they're protecting the asset. You could consider Rod Wave as the asset, right? But this goes to show you can't bring everyone to the top with you, because guess who's getting blamed for it? When they're in the ocean, right? And the waves coming, right? And you drown. Who are they blaming for? They're blaming the wave. They blaming you. They blaming Rod Wave because you're the asset in the situation. You're the one with the money. But this goes to show at a certain point, right? And I'm not saying he should cut everyone off. That's to his discretion. Because you're going to need some type of friendship, some type of realness when you're making money with a lot of fakeness around you. So I totally get that. But this doesn't look good for him. Now people are going to think, hey, at your concerts, people are going to be shooting. Now this might go against your whole branding. It might increase the branding. Who knows? Because bad publicity is the same thing as good publicity. People want to see the bad anyway. But this is just a perfect example of how it don't matter how far you climb up the ladder, right? The people that's around you can also depict your future outcome. So be careful for who's around you and be careful what you're into. Why did they feel the need to shoot whoever was trying to shoot you? What was going on with that? Was it even your beef, right? Was it your problems, or was it one of your partner's problems, which then falls back on you because you're the asset? Now they're trying to say aiding and abetting. He's the gang leader. He's this. This opens up a can of worms, and that's the part that I don't like. Now, racketeering, RICO, all these things begin to enter. You have too many variables around you that if you're doing anything outside of what you're doing, pause, it may become a problem. That's the whole point. But let's watch this again.
It's a mass shooting. It occurred. 4 people were shot. We can't overlook it.
20-year-old Coventry Westby, 21-year-old Keith Westby, and 24-year-old Christopher Atkins, all found at this Manatee County home Wednesday morning, each charged with attempted second-degree murder, 5 rifles, 5 handguns, ammunition, $10,000 in jewelry used to identify them all, taken for evidence.
There was 5 individuals there. 3 have been charged. 2 more have warrants issued for them.
All involved involved with the group the YGs, or Young Gangsters, who police say had been seen with St. Pete-based rapper Rod Wave. Wave was detained and released when search warrants were executed at 2 homes in Pinellas and Manatee County. His connection to the group involved is clear.
The vehicles that were used, as well as the 2 residences, were in Mr. Green's name.
Tonight, the message from police to Rod Wave.
He's got to distance himself from crimes like this.
This, while 4 people who police say weren't.
That's the part. You got to distance yourself when you climb up the ladder. You got to hire professional security. You walking around with all that gold, all that diamond, not advising you what to do with your own money. But at the end of the day, you got to protect the bag, and that's what security is for. Now, some people might say, you know what? You got to put security on top of security. Well, damn, hire the CIA, the FBI for all of that. You can yo Gotti the situation. You got the bread to do it. Because what this is going to do is, instead of you saying, hey, I have a professional security company that's protecting me, which is the asset, all them guns would have been fine. But if you have some gang-affiliated in-house thing, it goes back to you. That's sloppy business. And we got to make this an example. It's a lesson within this. Fellas, if you're living that life, and I'm not advocating for you to live it, but you're a grown person, you make your own decisions in this world. The choices that you make comes with the consequences that you must take. But if you decide to hop into the street life, right? And you are an artist now, and you evaded that, and you got up out of there, right? Don't bring the street with you as you get up out of there. Because last time I checked, everyone that did that, just look at the old history of rap history. Everyone that did that didn't make it. The people that separated themselves from the original yoke of things, right? Those are the ones that's happened to make it. Have a professional security company. Hire agents to protect you. So when things like this happen, if these agents decide to shoot on your behalf, the rap goes for their company, not directly tied to you. So now, even if you're innocent, right, it still has a negative connotation or a negative effect. People are not going to feel safe at your shows. Therefore, your ticket sales are going to go down. You get it? Mostly rappers can't sell out concerts anyway because people are tired of dying. So at the end of the day, this is just making it worse. Let me run it back again.
Midnight altercation between 5 people outside the Sonic Sports Bar and Lounge.
There was one individual that appeared to have an issue with someone else. He called over to the other 4 individuals.
The shots didn't stop. Police recovered 60 casings from the scene.
60.
Mass shooting occurred. 4 people were shot. We can't overlook it.
20-year-old Coventry Westby, 21-year-old Keith Westby, and 24-year-old Christopher Atkins, all found at this Manatee County home Wednesday morning, each charged with attempted second-degree murder, 5 rifles, 5 handguns, ammunition, $10,000 in jewelry used to identify them all, taken for evidence.
There was 5 individuals there. 3 have been charged. 2 more have warrants issued for them.
All involved with the group the YGs, or Young Gangsters, who police say had been seen with St. Pete-based.
That's the part right there. That's going to cause a RICO, God forbid. YG, Young Gangsters, that's a group. They're going to associate the group with the violence, with the gun. They're going to chase all y'all back. Somebody in the circle is going to say something that may hurt you. Look what's happening to Young Thug in him. No one is invincible to these things, no matter how much money you get. You're not invincible to these things. On that note,
Rapper Rod Wave. Wave was detained and released when search warrants were executed at 2 homes.
they're going to point fingers at him, the main attraction. Rod, you just got to get rid of the rod and just keep the wave. Keep your wave. Put the rod down, Rod Wave. Put the rod down because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Now, some people might say, hey, he was fighting. It's the safety. These guys protect them from, a threat. I get it. And I must say, hey, handle your business first, right? But we got to use this as an example, is how you're handling your business. Go all the way. If you're going to do it, go all the way. Meaning that get you security companies to protect you instead of your homeboys. Because now when things like this happen, they can say, you know what? this company was responsible for making sure that the asset was protected. You're protecting the bag, which is Rod Wave. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Stay safe. Be safe. Some people say stay dangerous. Just be aware of what's going on. And watch your circle. Watch your circle, because what they do affects you too. I was told this, right? If you want to do business with somebody, a close friend, make sure you separate the business. Because that's how friendship ends. So separate the business. Y'all can do business as individuals, so therefore what he or she does doesn't fall back on you. If one person drowned and both people can't drown, one person need to survive to tell the story. So on that note, I hope you got some lessons out of this. I hate for this to be a tragic event for this to happen. I'm glad that it seems like they say 4 people shot. They ain't say nobody died. So hopefully those people are okay. You know? Peace, blessings, and love. Remember, positivity over negativity always.
In Pinellas and Manatee County, his connection to the group involved is clear.
The vehicles that were used, as well as the 2 residences, were in Mr. Green's name.
Tonight, the message from police to Rod Wave.
He's got to distance himself from crimes like this.
This, while
That
4
part.
people who police say weren't the intended targets recovered from being shot.
You can't just randomly, wantonly shoot in a city at a crowd and expect not to be held accountable for it.
In St. Pete, Angel.
Let's start there.